My tomato seedlings are growing fast, so I soon need to replant them in bigger pots. And the same goes for the peppers and especially the celery. The celery is losing the color in the leaves. I don't think it gets enough nutrients because they are so tiny, the cells where they're growing now. So they have to be repotted first. And check out in the back. Look at that. Can you see what it is? This is the asparagus. They are growing slowly but steadily. I will start repotting the celery first because it looks really like colorless. It's not getting enough nutrients, so this is really last minute to repot them. They just need more soil and nutrients. I bought the soil that I haven't been happy with because it's so hard and like you can see that it's not a good quality soil. I hope this one is better. Perhaps this would be a good size to repot them in. Something like this. I don't have a lot of space under the lamps, so I think I cannot go very big yet. You can see why they have no color. They are so root bound already. I'm opening a little bit the roots here, like this, before I plant them in a bigger pot. It would be less messy to plant outside, but we have had actually below 0 now, so it's been freezing degrees. So I don't want to be outside to plant these. Hopefully they will get their color back now with a little more soil and nutrients. This pot isn't very big either. I should have like higher pots, but I don't have those kind. I have few for the peppers, but I should get a couple of more for these. But hopefully they will survive a little longer in this. Maybe I can still replant them one time, or let's see how much they grow. This is an experiment for me, this celery. I never used to like celery a lot before, but I don't know, I learned to like it now. I remember as a child and when I was younger, I never was a big fan of the taste of celery, but I have become almost like, I really love the raw celery nowadays. My mom always puts it in the salad. And I think it's so nice, crunchy, and it has a taste like nothing else. So I think I understand why people don't like it that much, but for me it has become, you know, something that I almost crave. So it would be lovely to have your own celery. How about you? Do you like celery? Oh, there's quite a few of these. They will take a lot of space. Oh no. 6, 12, there's like 15 plants. These will take so much more space now. Not sure if I can even keep all of these. It's pretty tight. These asparagus, they look all spindly, but they have been under the grow lights, so I think this is normal. You can see here in the bottom that they need to be replanted because the roots are sticking out now. They're quite tall. I really love the taste of asparagus, but this is a long project. I think it takes many, many years. 3 or 4 years to actually get something that you can eat. They're so tiny, so cute, like small ferns. I finished repotting the asparagus now. Some of the pots have 2 in 1 because they grew so close together I couldn't separate them anymore. And then some of them have 1. So this is now interesting. I don't know where I will put these. They take so much space. I don't have that much space under the growing light, so I decided to put all the asparagus here, just here on the windowsill. They get quite a lot of light. This is southern exposure here, so hopefully they can grow like this. And if it's not good, I hope that they just recover later. And here you can see that some of the onions I replanted, because I replanted so many times the onions. I didn't have luck with the onions this year. But finally it's growing. I tried a different soil, a complete new package of onions. So here it seems that it's growing now. And here you can see the geraniums. I cut them all down, but as you can see, they are growing nicely. They are very tiny, but it doesn't really matter. They will grow, they will catch up. This is the only one I didn't cut. It has like a stem like that. And I also took many seedlings like this. I just put them in water, and when they get roots, I have replanted them. And here are more geraniums that was overwintering. One of them died, and the other one I just cut down. It's very tiny. But these look perfect. I think they look ready to grow again another season. Now these seedling trays were freed up. So I will actually put the corn now to grow. This is a sweet corn, the golden dwarf, and it's a very early productive variety. So hopefully this can grow even here in Finland, and it's a little shorter than the normal, so it's pretty good for the reason that we have quite a lot of wind there at Siskola. I have 2 packages actually, so but probably 1 is enough, but I wanted to grow this year a little extra. Last time I had 1 tray, but perhaps I make 2 trays now of this. I will just press it in like this. Maybe I just put it first and then I press in. I wonder if 1 is enough per tray. Usually they are pretty good at germinating. I think I'll just put 1 per tray. I mean 1 per cell. This window gets a lot of morning light, so I was thinking maybe I could put a table here, and that way I could have a little more space even though I don't have grow lights. But well, this is always in use now, this table, but this is actually where we eat. So maybe I have this huge trunk, old trunk that I could put here instead maybe. I was thinking of putting the plants on top of this. Even with the asparagus gone, this corn takes a lot of space here. Soon the peppers will need to be replanted as well. And just check out how much this takes, this celery. I'm just gonna water these. I have some water and this liquid fertilizer that I use it very like mild concentration, especially for these young seedlings, but these really crave some nutrients, so oops. A little more here. Here I now put my tomatoes, but as you can see they need replanting as well. I don't have that much soil. I put always a little more, but they're starting to become this big, so now I really have to get them in a bigger pot. Each year it surprises me how fast the tomato plants grow. I think this is now the time to repot them. I always use these yogurt pots. They are very good, and then I make holes into them. They're good sized, so I will reuse them again this year. I will start with this sun gold. It even says sun gold on the pot. They are not root bound yet, but this is still a good time to let them get more space. And as you know, the tomatoes has to be planted as deep as possible. So I will just move this leaf here and then plant it this deep as it goes. Here we go. One done. And here is another sun gold. And I don't even have to put the stickers here on the pots because they have the same ones. I have the same brands. I will cut this off. Some of these I will just top off with some more soil and then I wait a little bit with replanting them because I run out of this and I have to burn holes in the yogurt containers that I have. And then I also need to figure out how to place them, how I can fit them under the grow lights. The other ones I will just fill up with soil like this. They are not that root bound yet at all, so we are still good. And there's plenty of space to put some more soil in some of these. The biggest ones have pots at least, so that is a good start. I think this will be perfect. I put also the corn there with the asparagus. I think I will repot the geraniums as well so they don't take as much space. I already took this clump out from here. And I put it in this one. I wonder how much I can remove from the old plant here. Hopefully I don't have to have them too long in these pots. These geraniums are bright red. Then I have one more. I think I will give these as well some fertilizer. But I think they're looking really nice. I can't believe it. One only died from all of these. I had 4, I think, of this kind, and 1 died. I put the tomatoes here because they need a lot of sun, a lot of light. And as you can see, it's getting really crammed here. The peppers and here the celery and onions. So I really need to figure out where to put the zucchini and cucumber once I start planting those. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
I came to my parents to have dinner alone this time because the boys are actually, they have a birthday party. But look at this, they had guests and everybody brought flowers. So a lot of flowers here. I usually come here on Sundays to have lunch, to have dinner or lunch. Is it lunch? I guess it's a early dinner. What is on the menu today, Mom?
Mostly meat leaf.
Meatloaf?
Loaf, yeah.
Potatoes, and what is that?
That's the sauce.
Oh, gravy.
Gravy.
Looks good.
And then we have some asparagus.
Asparagus season is here.
And sauce.
Some salad. Ah, this is for the asparagus, the sauce. Yummy. Look, here is this celery. My mom likes to put celery in the salad. It's actually very good. Back in business, the cameraman is here.
Tú estás usando la iPhone.
Sí.
Ahora vas a comprar una iPhone, ahora te cuesta lo doble.
Ah, sí, sí. What kind of flower is this? This is beautiful.
Geranium.
Really?
Yes.
What? White
look at
ones?
the leaves.
Yes.
You have too
Wow.
much flowers here.
I wouldn't have thought. It doesn't look like it at all. Not a typical color. Oh, this is my place, I guess.
What happened in this house? Because we have too much
So many flowers. I noticed that you have so many flowers.
Somebody turned 80.
Who turned 80?
Nobody.
Nobody. It looks like it somebody had.
Chardonnay from California.
Chardonnay from California.
Yes. But you seen this?
From California. Okay, let's try that. Thank you, that's enough. Cheers.
Y este es bueno.
Remolacha. So good. I'm growing asparagus this year, but it will take many years before you get to this stage.
Yeah. Asparagus is it's a light and completely satisfying.
Satisfactory. Satisfying fruit. And healthy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna start working tomorrow in a kindergarten as an extra income. So maybe 3 times a week. So I will have children around the clock now. Hopefully I can. Hopefully it's okay, but I was thinking it will be easier with Siskola, with, you know, the repairs and everything. Everything costs money, so I need to have some more income. But hopefully it doesn't affect a lot the channel, because I might not have as much to film. But let's see. Maybe once a
More
week.
is less, less is more.
Yeah, I need to, you know, or else I will never finish Siskola because I need money to repair it. So I need to start, you know, accumulating some income. Mom, this looks so good. I also planted some broccolis and they are starting to germinate now. They are really tiny. And check out the corn, how big they are already. And most of them have germinated, especially in that tray. Here are a couple ones still missing. Du visar dina leksaker.
Det här är första som jag vill se Och det här andra, det här är tredje polisen och Hulke sista.
Okay. Nemo, soon it's your birthday. How old are you gonna be?
Så här mycket.
Hur mycket är det på engelska? Vet du?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
6, yeah. You will be 6 at the end of this month.
End of what month?
This month. It's April. What do you want for your birthday, Nemo?
Lord of the Rings, what you can buy to me.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings PlayStation game. Anything else?
No.
No clothes? Nothing like this? Or some toys?
Maybe I want,
Do you want to dress up as anything?
but I don't know.
You don't know what you would like to... Harry Potter?
George R. Binks.
Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars.
Yeah, but maybe there isn't. I want to be, no, I don't want to be him. Maybe
I think... Did you get this last year from your
I want
godmother?
to have a Jedi outfit.
Yes, maybe a Jedi outfit. That would be cool.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Big week.